Does this sound raspy? It's working then. See how the truth hurts. But I just, 2 weeks ago, I got released from being the ward bad example. Me and my wife were the mission leaders in our ward, and they cut us loose last week. And now they put me where I belong, in the nursery. Still got my companion, and she's happy to be there too, and we just love them there. I wanted to tell one on Wire now, you don't get one up on him very often, but it's going to be on his blog somewhere, I'm sure. But they said they relate an experience that we had on our missions, and you know, I served a lot of my mission on the frontera because I couldn't speak other English, or español tampoco. But since my mission, I've gotten very good at my Spanish. It never gets clear, but it's always the same. And I can still speak it. I have to teach Spanish CPR classes and primeros auxilios and stuff like that, so, and it's still raspy. But we were on the border, and we had to take our onion skins over to get them re-signed. And we walked into Eduardo's office, and this little chipper guy, he steps up and he says, "You guys are the Mormons, aren't you?" "Yeah, he's just like a little puppy, you know, nipping at you." And Byron, he could, right there, you could see, this is why I'm a missionary. So it beats you sideways anyway. But he says, "Oh, we'll get through this," and I want to beat him up too, but he said, "Don't do this." And so we got there to where we had to sign our papers, and the guy got saying, "You know, you guys don't smoke or drink or anything like that, do you?" And that's us missionaries, yeah. "Well, you're not very strong either." And Elder Ellen says, "Oh, yes, we are strong." And he looks at me and he says, "We're going to have an arm wrestling match, okay?" And I says, "With me?" My wish really goes high when I'm scared. And I said, "Oh, the little chipping guy." He says, "No, not with me. I want you to meet Tiny." And he's in the corner. So we went back in this other room. And in this corner sits Tiny, and he is huge. I bet he weighed in at just shy of 500 pounds. He was huge. Makes me really feel strong. Anyway, he sits there, and this little chipper guy, he tells us we're going to have an arm wrestling match, and we're going to do it for some reason. And that's one of those other reasons we joined the church, because we bet from time to time to prove a point. And Elton, he says, "I'll bet you 1,000 pesos that my buddy can beat your buddy." And he throws that 1,000 pesos on the deal. At the time, it was like $800 or $80. $80. See, my math is bad too. State river will affect you the rest of your life. Anyway, so the little guy, we have a 1,000 peso bill sitting there on the table, and then I'm starting to wiggle, and he looks at me like, "You can do this, can't you?" "Sure." Voice really high again. And so I get up there, and that big old guy, he grabs hold of me, and I just felt like a little carrot in a great big old monster's hand. And he grabbed hold of me, and we're there for a reason. We're not to lose. And I'll tell you, the adrenaline just bumped through me. Boom! And the guy said, "Oh, what's the ready?" She said, "Okay, let's do left-handed." We did that. Uh-oh. Cannot forget who I am, or I are it too. And anyway, and so we did left-handed, popped him down. And, "Well, you're just lucky on that." And I said, No. It has a lot to do with reflexes too. And you little chipper, get over here. We're going to talk to you for just a minute. I said, "Why don't we just play the reflex game?" And so I said, "Well, my buddy will do you just to show you what humbleness is." And Byron, he had been playing professional, semi-pro tennis, and boy, his hands were quick. And so they got their, how do you hold this thing? They got their hands like this, you know, and they got their hands like that. And from left field, old Byron comes back and whack! And that guy immediately started swelling. You know what the past tense of swelling is? Swolled. That sucker hand was swolled. And he proceeded to whoop on him about 3 times before the guy decided, "Hey, I'm getting whooped." And Byron says, "Well, I guess we shouldn't bet." And I want my money back, so he took the money and the church is true. That's what I used to tell my companions. I had a lot of companions. I had Elder Slack and Elder Tejeda, and oh man, I thought I was a training elder just so they'd learn how to speak good Spanish. But since President and Sister Ontiveros has been back, I usually come down to visit them and see their family grow. And Ben wasn't there, so we had to see him while he was here, a little guy. And they're all grown big. Richard's big, Robert's big. They can whoop you. So I was bringing some potatoes, and last night my boy and I, it rained in Idaho, and we left a bunch of snow up there. And so we went out in one of the cellars of his wife's brothers, and we crawled to the top. And the cellar's probably another 25 yards longer than this, and it's probably just about as high, but it's a redondo, see. That's, I don't know what the word is in English.
Dome.
Dome. Dome, like me, dome. Anyway, and so we crawled up on top there from the inside, and we just picked up a few of the potatoes that were on top. And if anybody wants to take home a potato or two, I brought a few in the car, and we'll be sure to share them with you. They're only just little ones like this. You know, 3 meals out of one, you know, if you're not hungry. I want to tell you how important it is to have been a missionary and serving for the right reason. We've been home teaching a family for, how long have we been home? 35 years. I think I got the assignment to teach this family, and they weren't members for a long time. And as the kids got 8 years old, the family wanted the kids baptized. And I was their home teacher. I'll be able to tell this story somehow. One by one, as those kids got to 8 years old, they could call in Brother Tew to come baptize them. Last year, maybe 2 years ago, the dad and the mom joined the church, and he quit smoking. That was a requirement, at least for a week. And we got him done. And now he's the ward PFR. I'll tell you what, he takes care of those keys and makes sure people are working. But a year after that, we went to the temple, the whole reason for the church. And that whole family was around the altar, seating this family for an eternal family. And the guy says, "Who are you?" "I'm just the home teacher." Powerful, isn't it? So when you get a home teaching assignment, take it true and use it and share the gospel with them. We used to come and tell a story about the gospel that he didn't realize he was learning about the gospel as his home teaching. I want you guys to know I just love my guys. I go Martin Way like a freckled stepchild. He hasn't grown out of it yet. And, I've missed him. You know, I've been this close to Salt Lake. My 3 daughters that live in Draper, for heaven's sakes. Kent Ware was from Draper. I don't know where he's from now, but still from Draper. You got to get out more often. Okay, so I want you to know that I learned a lot from all my companions. I learned lots of things, and I love my mission. I love the Ontiveros family, and the church is true, and I say it in Jesus Christ. Amen. Amen. Church,